Morning out there. Actually, it's already 11 o'clock. Thursday. As you can see, I chopped the other half of this tree down a couple weeks ago, and it fell on my fence. I knew there was a chance of that happening, but I tried taking the fence apart, and I was afraid I was going to break it. And I go, well, if I break it, I'm going to have to buy a new fence anyway. So I figured it would only fall on one section of fence, but it fell on two sections. So I replaced the two sections, and the new sections are just a little different. The stakes, the pickets, are a little higher, and that's because the bottom rail on the new one has an aluminum piece of aluminum in there to make it more rigid. Aha! So that piece of aluminum is making the pickets up just a little higher. I was thinking of cutting them, but we'll see. Can you really tell? So I gotta chop this thing up, at least cut it down a little further. I'm gonna try anyway. I got that little more of brush to get rid of. That should be the last load of brush. I've been putting it in the trash bins every week. Luckily, I had the neighbors lend me a trash bin from over there, and then my sister next door, she has a trash bin, a green bin, so 3 green bins the last 2 weeks took care of that. Got the big logs here. See if I can dump those or chop them up or something. But all I got is the little saw. Yeah, I've got to, let me see if I can cut this down here. It's pretty big. I don't know. It's some heavy wood. This big piece here I couldn't pick up. Well, I could pick it up, but just enough to get it on a dolly. It's manageable. But this is all I used was my Harbor Freight, my $69 Harbor Freight saw. It's holding up. This is the second one. The first one gave out on the first day. The sprocket on the drive cog or whatever you call it stripped out. So I took it back and got a new one right away, and that one's hanging in there. Even the chain staying sharp. I'm surprised. I thought maybe the motor would go out, the electric motor would burn up, or the chain would dull out right away, but it's hanging in there. It's worth the $69. I mean, this isn't the first time I've used it either. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I should have got up a little earlier and took care of this before the sun came out. It was overcast this morning. I think this is manageable to fill one bin. I can take the neighbor's bin back. Yeah, see, it was overcast this morning. The sun's breaking through, but I'm trying to finish my coffee. One more thing? Yeah, one more thing. Just one more thing. Yeah, was it last week? No, I think it was like 2 weeks ago now. I just had to get out of here. I had to get out and do something. So Wednesday, yeah, not last Wednesday. Maybe it was last Wednesday. I took off. I loaded up the car and I tried going back out to, somebody's calling me from San Clemente, San Juan Capistrano. Might be important. I'll leave a message. Anyway, yeah. I drove out there. I planned on doing some hiking, but it was like 100 degrees when I got there, and it's kind of boring there at Afton Canyon Campground because you can't go anywhere. You're just trapped there. At least if I had my truck, and it's too hot, you just turn the AC on and I go cruise out further into the desert. And when about sunset, it cools down a little, stop and camp wherever you want. But this is kind of boring, just hanging around the campsite here. Too hot for hiking. Got my drone in there. Okay, I'll fly my drone around. Well, that didn't work out. So anyway, that's all I'm uploading right now, and this is all I'm up to. Oh, I do have that blue Bronco I had, the blue and gold one. Yeah, the guy's calling me. He says his window won't work and he can't find anybody to fix it. I told him, well, if you can drop it by for a few days, I'll take a look at it, right? I could use the work. So I ended up having to go get a new chain. Made a big difference. I mean, you can sharpen the old ones, but why? You're gonna spend a half a day sharpening the stupid thing. I got two for $27. So, yesterday I had slow drain in the bathtub. No, that was Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday. So I cleared the drain, I snaked it out. While I was doing that, I felt water dripping on my hands from the tub spout, and it's like, shit, that was the last one to use a shower, and that was hours ago. There should be no water dripping out of there. Sure enough, the shower valve was leaking, the mixing valve, so I replaced that yesterday. It's $49 for the new cartridge, a Moen cartridge. And it was a bear to come off, to take it out. It was basically got O-rings and it's supposed to slide right out. Had so much calcium deposits on there I couldn't get the handle off. But yeah, I got that. So, and then today, I got home right now and the clothes dryer is going thumpity, 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 thump. I went and looked at that right now, and that's got to be repaired. It's got to be the rollers are going out or something. It's non-stop, you know? It's always something.